This is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion for Wednesday, August the 4th. Welcome. Today we are reading from the book of Isaiah, chapter 25, verses 1 through 6. Here's the word of the Lord. Lord, you are my God. I will exalt you and praise your name, for in perfect faithfulness you have done wondrous things, things planned long ago. You have made the city a heap of rubble, the fortified town a ruin, the foreigner's stronghold a city no more. It will never be rebuilt. Therefore strong peoples will honor you, cities of ruthless nations will revere you. You have been a refuge for the poor, a refuge for the needy in their distress, a shelter from the storm and a shade from the heat. For the breath of the ruthless is like a storm driven against a wall, and like the heat of the desert. You silence the uproar of foreigners as heat is reduced by the shadow of a cloud, so the song of the ruthless is stilled. On this mountain the Lord Almighty will prepare a feast of rich food for all peoples, a banquet of aged wine, the best meats and the finest of wines. And that is the word of the Lord. In the article today, written by Dwayne Brush, the title is Storm Shelter. Here's what Dwayne writes. On vacation in western Colorado, we followed Independence Pass down into Aspen. Though famous for its winter skiing, Aspen is a great camping and hiking destination in the summer. We decided to ride the chairlifts up Aspen Mountain. There were a series of 5 chairlifts raising all the way to the top. It took some time to make the ascent, but the views were spectacular. We could also see storm clouds closing in. With no shelter available, we head back down. We rode the first 2 chairlifts under darkening skies. The third lift, the longest, is where the storm caught us. The wind shook us and we were thoroughly soaked. At the end of that run, we spotted a small shack nearby. We ran to it and found it crowded. Everyone squeezed in together and made room for us. Eventually, the storm passed and we made our way safely down. I'm not sure what the purpose of that small shelter was, but that day we were all sincerely thankful for it. Isaiah says that the Lord provides for the poor and distressed a shelter from the storm. That's in verse 4. We should all be thankful he still does. And the hymn is A Shelter in the Time of Storms by Vernon J. Charlesworth. The Lord's our rock, in him we hide, a shelter in the time of storms. And from the 55th Psalm, verse 22, cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. And that's your daily devotion for Wednesday, August the 4th. Have a blessed day.